Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It's time now for another Education Matters with Saginaw Intermediate School District. Today we're focusing on Birch Run Schools, and joining us we have Superintendent Diane Martindale and Executive Director of Initiatives and Operations Nate Mazoff. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So Diane, what does it mean to educate the whole child?
Well, the whole child is a term that really captures the fact that there's not just a narrow focus on academics anymore. What we're really trying to do in education today is adapt so that our learners have the opportunity to develop great social connections, opportunities to make sure that all of their needs are met, whether that's physical or mental health needs, and really put a system in place that helps develop the whole well-being of our in our case, our Panthers.
Definitely. And Nate, why is educating the whole child so important today?
You know, I think in a lot of cases, just the world has changed, right? So that means because of that, our students have changed too. We see that technology has changed our world, our social interactions have changed, just the way that we even interact just as human beings is just so much different today. And so that means our learners come to us as different people than maybe when you and I were in school.
Right.
And so that means we have to adjust as a school system as well, so that we're meeting them exactly where they're at.
I think that is very true, for sure. And Diane, are there specific programs or initiatives that have helped meet the needs of the whole child in Birch Run?
Oh yes, it's a really long list. What we've really worked to do first and foremost is create a system that allows us to engage with the community, with our families, with our whole team, so that we can meet those needs. And it's evolved over time. We call it our system of care. That's actually the term that highlights our strategic plan now. And from that, you'll see things from an instructional coaching model that's very supportive of teachers to help them meet the ever-changing needs of our students. We have programs, links programs that put peer-to-peer supports in with all of our students. In this systems work, we select and deselect programs that are very intentional, and some have evolved that we wouldn't expect. Our therapy dog program, and that wouldn't happen without community support and sponsors. Working with our village, we now have a school resource officer. The Saginaw County Health Department plays a key role in helping to support our system of care and get resources met. We have a care pantry. I mean, in almost every building for our Panthers to get their physical needs met as well. It's pretty amazing what's happening for our kids.
A lot of community support, I can tell. That is amazing. Is there anything else you want to say to your community partners right now?
Oh, I would just like to thank our community partners for being open and supportive of our Panthers and listening and staying true and helping us get their needs met. Thank you.
Awesome. And Nate, what does this look like in your classroom?
Yeah, so the classroom environment is a whole nother component. Of course, academics is still a key component to what schools do, right? That's never going to change. It's super important to us. But what it also means is that we just try to focus on interaction. So one of the things we've been focusing on in Birch Run is cooperative learning strategies. So we're trying to get our students out of just the rows of education and into situations where they're interacting with each other. They're having discussions, they're debating back different ideas, because we know in a complex world that we live in today, that's a skill that they really have to walk out of our schools with in order to be able to be successful in their future.
Definitely. Diane, how does the school district measure the success of these whole child initiatives we've been talking about?
Well, that's complicated, because I think what mostly gets out to the public are standardized test scores, and clearly that's not the whole picture for the whole child, or does not measure the efforts that are happening by great teams of people who care about kids. So I think that's evolving. I hope to play a part in that evolving measure in the future. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for being here this morning. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you very much.
Of course. For more information on today's topic, check out the hot links page on our website at WNEM.com.